Hello there, I'm your host, Sergeant Cluckster. Today we're taking a 3-minute deep dive into the greasy, cheesy, and fiercely contested history of the Philadelphia cheesesteak. But we aren't just staying in Philly, we're heading north to settle the score with the New England steak bomb. It all began in 1930 at a humble hot dog stand run by Pat and Harry Olivieri. In the height of the Great Depression, these brothers were just looking to spice up their lunch break. Legend says Pat was tired of hot dogs. He sent Harry to a nearby butcher for beef scraps, frizzled them on the griddle with onions, and the aroma changed history. A local cab driver caught the scent and asked for a taste. His verdict? Forget about those hot dogs, you should sell these. And just like that, an icon was born. But get this, for over a decade, there was no cheese. It was just a steak sandwich. In South Philly, mixing meat and dairy was a bold move they weren't ready for yet. That changed in the 1940s when a manager named Cocky Joe Lorenza decided to melt a slice of provolone on his own sandwich. The customers went wild. In 1952, Cheese Whiz debuted. It was chosen for speed. It could stay warm in cans and be slathered on in seconds to feed the growing lunch hour crowds. The rivalry that defined a city ignited in 1966 when Joey Vento opened Gino's Steaks directly across the street from Pat's. The cheesesteak war was on. It was a clash of cultures, Pat's no-frills tradition versus Gino's neon-soaked spectacle. They even disagreed on the meat, chopped versus sliced. The 1976 film Rocky turned Pat's into a global pilgrimage site. Tourists flooded South Philly, turning a neighborhood sandwich into a cultural phenomenon. But locals know there's more than the big two. Spots like John's Roast Pork and D'Alessandro's have their own loyal followings and award-winning recipes. Now let's talk about that northern cousin. In New England, they don't just call it a cheesesteak, they call it a steak and cheese, and it's a whole different animal. Enter the steak bomb. While Philly purists keep it simple, New Englanders load theirs up with the works. Sautéed bell peppers, onions, and mushrooms are mandatory. Philly might see peppers as a distraction, but in a New England sub shop, that blend of sweetness and earthy mushrooms is the structural soul of the sandwich. And the secret weapon? Some New England shops even griddle slices of salami right into the meat for an extra punch of salty, cured flavour. Forget the orange whiz. In the north, mild white American cheese is king, melted into a creamy, gooey layer that binds the works together. Structural integrity is key. New England shops almost always toast their rolls, giving you a light crunch that you rarely find in the soft Amoroso rolls of Philly. The bread is different too. Wider, pillowy sub-rolls from regional bakeries are designed to handle the extra volume of all those toppings without falling apart. No matter the style, there's one universal truth: how you eat it. You've got to master the South Philly lean to keep that grease off your shoes. Quick recap of the lingo. Whiz wit means cheese whiz with onions. Provolone wit out? Provolone, no onions. Simple, fast, and legendary. Today, the cheesesteak continues to evolve. From traditional whiz to artisanal Cooper Sharp, it's a billion-dollar industry that defines a city's identity. So, are you a Philly minimalist or a New England maximalist? Whether it's whiz or white American, it all comes down to that perfect bite of beef and bread. From a Depression-era hot dog stand to the toasted sub shops of the North, the cheesesteak remains the undisputed king of the American sub. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives. I'm your host, Sergeant Cluckster, signing off. See you at the griddle.